observe the following in the workplace. Manager is the student, the researcher, is observing during his or her work timings that training programs are perhaps are not as effective as were anticipated. The manager or the student is thinking or might be sensing that the programs which they have started for the improvement of the performance of the employees or the students, they are not giving their anticipated results. This might be one of the issues. The sale volume of a product is not picking up. Another top problem area or the example is that some companies' products sale is not increasing despite adopting the various measures or required measures, or despite their efforts, but their product is not picking up, their sale is not increasing. Or another example is the minority groups are not making career progress in organizations. In some countries, there are minorities, including in Pakistan. If someone is saying that why the minority groups are not making their progress during their careers in different organizations, what are the reasons? Someone wants to find out so these are the few examples of the issues some organizations or the researchers might sense. Continue with the broad problem area. The broad problem area would be narrowed down to specific issues for investigation after some preliminary or initial data gathering. You can specify your problem after gathering the initial data. This may take the form of interviews and library research. That initially you might conduct some interviews from the experts or from the people or from the related employees in case of the HRN, and this may take the form of the interviews and library research, and you can also conduct the library research. You can review the books, the secondary sources of the literature and the data. Which are the initial data sources or data collection? From where to initially collect the data? The nature of the data to be collected. The nature of information that would be needed by the researcher for the purpose could be classified under 3 headings. We are interested to find out the background information of the organization of which we are interested to conduct research. That initially our preliminary data collection help us to gather the secondary data. We might have some sort of the information regarding the background. Managerial philosophy, company policies, and other structural aspects from the literature or from the different initial efforts through the interviews, we can have some idea about the managerial philosophies, the methods of the managerial techniques or practices adopted by the organization or company. We might have some idea about the company policies and other structural aspects within the organization. The third one, when we talk about the nature of the data to be collected, the third thing is that perception, attitudes, and behavioral response of the organizational member and client systems, if applicable, through the primary data. We can have some sort of the perception, we can have the idea about the perceptions, attitude, and behavior of the organizational members, which is your would-be client. So when we talk about that in preliminary data collection help us to gather the information about the background. It means the origin and history of the company, when it was started, rate of growth, ownership and control, and so on. Through this one, we find out that what is the life of the company when it was started, what was the growth rate of the company in past, who remained the owners, and what what control system or mechanism they have adopted or they are using. Another is the size. We might have the data, we can collect the data about the terms of the employees or assets or both, that how many employees are working and what is the size or the amount, value of the assets of the company and the location of the company, that where the company is located, regional, national or other, and also about the resources of the company, that the human and the other resources. Charter. Another factor is very important, that about which we are able to gather the information through the background information, is the purpose and ideology. That for what purpose that firm was established and what ideology or theme they are following. So another thing is the interdependent relationship with other institutions and external environment. Through this background information, we are also able to find out the information about the interrelationship between or interdependent relationship among of this company with other institutions and also with the environmental factors. That what are the external environmental factors affecting this organization, and also the financial position is also known through the background information. Information on management philosophy and structural factors. When we are talking about that, initial information is helping us to gather the data. It helps us to collect the data about the employee's role and position at each organizational level. That what are the roles of the employees according to their position, what is their specialization level, what communication channels or modes they are using, how they are communicating with each other, what control system the company or organization is using, is there any coordination and the span of control, what kind of the coordination is there, and what span of control or method of control they are using, how they are controlling the activities of the different, and what reward system this company is giving, company has adopted, and the workflow system and the like. So these are the various factors which are known through the initial information or background information. And the third factor is the employees' perception, attitudes and behavioral responses towards their organization. We can get some idea, the researcher can get some idea about the workflow interdependence, rewards provided by the organization such as pay and fringe benefits, growth opportunities, participation in decision making, companies' tolerance regarding taking time off the job by employees, autonomy of the company and the workers and the co-workers. These factors and the other, these means this one and this slides factors which we have discussed, and these factors help researchers to determine employees' loyalty, performance, absenteeism, turnover, performance intention, etc.